Namaste, this is Matrishwa from Matrishwa Vyas Clinical and Wildlife Photography. In this video, you will learn what is white balance and how to use it creatively. Human eye can recognize white as white under a sunlight, a cloudy situation, under a shade, tungsten bulb or a fluorescent light. But when camera looks at this white under different lighting condition, it records it with different latitude. So telling camera what is the prevalent light situation which is illuminating the subject, giving this information to the camera is setting of a white balance. A typical camera menu for setting up a white balance looks like this. It has basically three types of settings. The first is auto. That means camera will adjust this parameter automatically. In most situations, this will work nicely, but it does not allow a creative control. But if you are shooting in a RAW, of course you can change this setting in post-processing. But I am not a big advocate of this. Getting it right in the camera is the first step to create a stunning picture. Then you have a preset which reads incandescent, fluorescent, direct sunlight, flash, cloudy and shade. As the name suggests, you set the white balance as per the prevailing light condition. Say for example, if you are shooting under a cloudy sky, then set it to a cloudy white balance. Then you have this fine control over a white balance wherein you can adjust the exact Kelvin temperature. Every light condition has a different temperature and is measured in Kelvin. So if you are an advanced user and understand the basics, then you can control the white balance using this setting. But if you are a beginner, I would advise you to use a preset white balance, and in majority of cases, it will do a pretty good job. So here is the chart showing Kelvin temperature for different presets. So let us now understand with a practical example how this white balance will affect the appearance of an image. So I have chosen here a beautiful orange flower in my home garden for the demonstration. When I shot this video and photos, it was a cloudy day. I used Nikon D4S camera with 105mm micro lens for this demonstration. So let me first shoot the image with correct white balance, and in this case it is cloudy. We will use this image as a reference. Then I shoot another image with a preset white balance of shade, which is a higher Kelvin temperature, and this is the result in which I get more reddish tinge in the image. Then I use a direct sunlight white balance preset and observe the color change. I then go and use a fluorescent white balance, and this is the result. And with incandescent, I end up getting a more bluish cast. Appreciate that if I increase the Kelvin temperature, the color becomes more warmer or more yellowish red. And if I decrease the Kelvin, it becomes more bluish or cool, as you can see it with this example. Let us check this one more example from my own field of dentistry. All these images are shot with Nikon's R1C1 flash. But appreciate how camera recorded colors with different latitude when a misleading white balance information was provided except for the picture number 1. So it is imperative that you set the correct white balance if you wish to record a true color. But sometimes for creativity, you can mislead the camera by giving it a different white balance information other than what is actually present. Commonest example is shooting sunrise or a sunset. Typically, set the camera to a Kelvin temperature of 8000 to 10,000 to get supersaturated red, yellow and orange colors. On the contrary, look at the appearance of this image. This also was shot at sunrise, but here I used a Kelvin of 2500. Compare these images and appreciate the significant difference which you can make by changing the white balance setting. Yet another example where change in white balance creates a different type of look. So for more such tips, tricks on photography and post-processing, and also to listen to my incredible photo stories from Africa and India, subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up.